I 100% believe that. This is like I frequently say now is the greatest time to be in procurement, and because we're at this intersection of a new generation, digital tools, macro disruptions, new leadership, on and on and on. There's a whole bunch of other variables, and I think it's a great time. And also, that's the positive view. The negative view is there's a burning platform that's going to get automated. So if you're a procurement group and that's your reason for existence, over time, and I'm not saying today, but over time, that's going to get eaten away, and it's going to be a shrinking ice cube. But the flip side of that, and that's happening to other corporate functions, and for procurement, what I think is great is we can flip, because the future of all enterprises is really about third-party engagement. If you think about what procurement's good at, what our reason for existence should be, it's third-party orchestration, management, excellence in that. And so I think now is that time without a doubt. And there have been other times, but if you have been waiting for, and a lot of us who've been around a long time have been waiting for that moment, this is our moment. There's no doubt.
I think as well, because if you think about it in the terms of the decade, there's a lot of reasons to believe we should be doing a lot of stuff more differently during this decade. And as a trend, as a period of time, we've gone through them in the past. We've gone from 90s where it was all about price, to into the new century when it was about cost, and then we've moved into risk, and then innovation and sustainability, all centered around the supplier view, but I think it's all coming to a head for procurement in a good way. We just need to kind of find the right ambition as individual organizations and the right base to run from. I don't think it's going to be easy, by the way, because I think for some organizations they're set up for the success, but others are going to find it difficult, not just because of where they've come from, but because of this transition out of COVID. I don't think we can understate what it's going to take for us to be able to re-engage with employees, re-engage with suppliers, and then very, very quickly start to kind of almost shift through the gears in a different way. We've put a lot of good things in place through COVID, but I still think there's going to be a heavy workloads to lift during the course of the remainder of this year, at least.